Hello everyone, this is Aisha Makara and the artist voice. Today I have beautiful, amazing, powerful Vanessa Kristina. She's a singer, spiritual healer, and musician. She's astrologist and wonderful woman. Hello Vanessa, how are you? How are you today?
Hi, I'm doing so good. Thank you for having me.
I'm thinking maybe you get to add something because you have so many things. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit like
Yeah, I wear a lot of different hats. I definitely wear a lot of different hats. Yeah, I'm also a lawyer and
Oh, yeah, I forgot that part.
director, actor. Yeah, I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and your life is an art. I mean, it's so many different colors, and you're about all about energy. And like I remember you like energy bubble, colorful energy bubble.
Yeah, I like colors.
Yeah, that's true. Colors is beautiful. Colors as well,
Yeah.
very colorful. So Vanessa, share with us about you, your background, like what do you like? Like you do so many different things. What inspires you to do that? Why you're doing what you're doing?
Let's see. So I'm really passionate about living in authentic joy, right? Living in alignment
Oh,
with our gift. That's what I help people to unlock for themselves and to live in. And it's when I'm living in that space of full alignment, magic happens. And I'm really passionate about that because like this is the space that allows us to be happy and to find joy and to live in joy. And it's such a challenging world out there, especially this year. And life can bring with it a lot of lessons and a lot of trying times, trying moments. And it's so important to come back to a sense of peace and come back to a sense of creating art and flowing and being creative. Being creative, that's our nature, that's who we are, that's our natural stasis. And when I am in that space, I feel better. I feel better about everything. So yeah, what inspires me the most, I guess I would say, is life circumstances,
life
life experiences.
circumstances. Wow, what type of the circumstances it is?
Oh my goodness, anything that Petey, my dog is making a mess. Um, anything that evokes an emotional response, like I feel things very deeply. And what really, like, with regards to music, right, what really moves me to feel connected with myself and with other people is that raw emotion that I experience from musicians, what I experience from listening to a really beautiful piece of music. And, it's healing. Like, music is really healing. And having that connection space to connect with others through the emotional experiences is really healing.
It is. My intention of my word of intention of this week is healing.
Healing, yeah. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like in a healing process right now. I'm enjoying it so much. Healing. Yeah.
It's a process. There's so much healing that we get to do in this life. When we think that we've got it all figured out, we realize that we don't. And life is an ever unfolding journey of healing. Really, we never stop healing.
No, whenever. I agree. And I kind of like feel um, special now when we understand that that to be together, like to have that bubble of of belonging. I don't know how to say that, we're feeling that we belong to somewhere. We feel like we're doing something very important for us. Like sometimes I'm like, when I'm doing things, I just like, why I'm doing them. Okay, so far I'm enjoying and it drives me. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have nothing else to add to that. You're on point. Sense of belonging is what we're all searching for. We're all ultimately, the biggest illusion that we experience as human beings is the illusion of separation. And finding that sense of belonging can be really challenging. Really, really challenging.
Yeah, that's nice. What impact do you want to create with what you do right now, and for the world and for the other people and everyone and everything around you? What impact do you want to
Mm.
create?
I want to create joy. That's it. It's so simple. Like I want to impact people's lives so that they find that there's so much magic inside of them. There's so much magic available in life, and like true, unadulterated, authentic joy, not like the fake BS of like, yeah, I think I'm happy, but I'm really not. Like that sense of fulfillment. Love to create that impact for other people and for myself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta remember about yourself, by the way. Not just give, 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 give and forget yourself, but like give and remember that you got to think first about yourself. Remember when
Yeah.
we've been in the lifeboat? Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And we need to like give this was like moment when we get to understand why we need to be in a lifeboat. And you've been there. You were in a lifeboat. And do you
Mm-hmm.
remember that the moment when like some people didn't keep for themselves, but they get a lot of sticks from other people, but they forget about themselves.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get to remember
Yeah.
as well about yourself. It's important.
Yeah. We can't give from an empty cup. Can't give from an empty cup. And when I was in law school, and when I was coming out of law school, I really wanted to be a public defender, which is, criminal defense attorney for people who can't afford one. And I was really passionate about it, but I soon quickly realized that I, I just didn't have what it took, like at the time, to give so much like energy. It's a really exhausting, daunting job, and I realized like I need to do so much more healing and give back to myself to be able to fully give to others.
Yeah. And the most
Yeah.
important also, you get to balance. You get to understand when you get to give and when you get to receive. It's like
Yeah.
it's a flow process, and it's just to we get to learn how we get to give and receive, and this is the flow process of beingness. When we
Yeah. And
know,
also and also asking, like asking to receive, that's something that I've been working on, asking for support and allowing myself to receive. It's not, like there's we can't give with the expectation that we're going to receive what we're giving if we're not asking for that, if I'm not clearly stating what it is that I want to receive in return.
yeah,
So that's something that I've been working with a lot recently.
that's
Definitely.
cool.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
That's good. Right now, I'm feeling like you working towards balance. Like, I don't know, balance is maybe like, I don't know, but some people don't like the word balance, like a harmony. You're working how to like harmonize yourself with yourself, how to be like
Yeah.
comfortable in your own body, in your like own soul, in your heart,
Yeah.
like breathing is very important. Remember to breathe
Yeah.
and be grateful for what we have. Like continue to practice gratitude no matter what. Sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
Of course it is. That's life. And still needs to smile. It's like
Yeah.
we get there.
Yeah.
We'll go. We'll be there. Anyway, I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
I'm asking to myself, like, I mean, it's very important to enjoy life while we can, because we're going to die. like the coronavirus just show us very clearly that we get to like kind of chill a little bit.
Yeah, life isn't guaranteed. We get to create the life that we want, and if we're not living the life that we want, then what are we doing? What am I doing?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live your life. How do you see yourself next 5 years? I mean, like, do you have like idea of yourself, future self? Like, I mean, some people have, some people not. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's of course it's you have your own, I don't know, maybe idea.
Yeah, my 5-year plan, I haven't thought of this in a while. Last time I created a 5-year plan, I'm 2 years away from that 5-year plan, and I don't know that I am where I thought I would be, but then again, I also have 2 more years to go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
5 years. Yeah, in 5 years. In 5 years, I would really love to be making music full time.
Ooh.
I would love to be, yeah. I would love to be making music full time. I would love to be sharing my life with someone, partner, also creating art. And maybe having children. I don't know. That's a little scary. That's so soon. But then again, it's also time. And I also, I would like, growing my business, seeing my business fully self-sufficient and running. Yeah.
By the way, try. I was talking to the other day with a dude, like with a man. He's running coaching business. I don't know if you know about action coaching.
Mm-mm.
They're like a land. I think it's like a landmark, like a gratitude, but they're more like a business oriented, and they're very good. They help you actually in their website. It's like a actioncoach.com, I think, or org, and they what they do, they help your business to grow to the level that you don't need to be there anymore, that you can do whatever you want, and that they do it progressively, and they manage the plan
Oh,
for you for
wow.
that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, they
Beautiful.
charge. I'm going to take the course probably like next year. I'm thinking like
Mm-hmm.
in January. And but because I believe what they do, because they're in the market, like they're from 1993. They're already more than 25 years in the market. So
Oh,
what
they've
they're
been around
talking
for a while.
about.
Yeah.
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 To think
Yeah.
about
Send me
that.
info. I'd be definitely
I
interested
will. I
in
will. I
checking.
will send to you like these links I was talking about. And do you have any advice to the artists, or like to the people who just starting their career, and they kind of like feeling a little bit that, oh, I don't know if I want to do that, or like should I do that, like, like do you have like any advice for these people, like what they should do in their life, especially when who's just starting their, let's say, independent journey?
Yeah. Don't compare yourself. That's probably that's what's going to kill you the quickest. Don't compare yourself to others. I'd say don't even compare yourself to yourself, like that, because like that for me is such a big one. It's like,
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
I'm so grateful that I have a beautiful, supportive community who reflects back to me how awesome they think I am. But it's like
Exactly.
sometimes I have a really hard time trusting their accolades because like I'm my own worst critic. And so sometimes it's, yeah, like don't even compare yourself to you. And really the best advice that I could give is be true to yourself. Like come from an authentic place and don't be afraid to come from that place, because when you're really, and it could be more challenging. Authenticity is such a challenging concept. The minute that you're trying to be authentic, you've lost it. And like we can flow in and out of states of authenticity from one moment to the next, and it really comes from a place of presence, being present with my words, being present with my actions, with how I am feeling, with with what I am creating, and especially with the emotions that I am living in the moment that I am creating. And when you come from an authentic place, people receive that. People don't care if it's pretty or ugly or if it sounds good or bad, because that's not what they're receiving. It's going to sound beautiful. It's going to look beautiful to the perceiver because it comes from an authentic place. And there's a lot of work to do to get there, but that's really that's the gem, you know, that's really the key.
Yeah, I love it. I really enjoy it. That I agree with you. Yeah. The city and choose love, like joy. Actually,
Love.
I will say like choose joy as because you was talking about joy. Like no matter what, choose joy.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's not easy and sometimes we want to cry, but full of joy because it's
Well, you know,
happening now.
I don't know, I would challenge that because, you know, I think even though the impact that I want to create in the world is joy, it's, you know, it's sometimes it's really hard to choose joy when you're going through a shitty experience, you know,
And
and if I'm living in my authentic space of like, this is the emotion that I'm going through, this is the experience that I'm going through, like when I'm singing a song, if I really tap into the vibration of the word and the emotion behind it, not all songs are happy, not all songs are joyful, right? Some
yeah,
songs are sad, some songs are charged with emotions, or maybe there's a part of the song that's charged with a certain emotion. And
yeah.
you know, it's that aspect, like the authenticity of the rawness of that emotion that you're experiencing in that moment. You take people on a journey with you, and I think
That's
that's
true.
really important. And
It
it is
is.
that connection. It's like from that space of like, wow, like I am feeling something, I'm feeling the pain that she's feeling, I am feeling the darkness that she's feeling, and in that connection and feeling that with the other person, that experience of connection is what creates the joy, because now I feel like I'm not alone, I feel like I'm heard, I feel like I'm there with you because we're connected, and it's that connection that actually creates the joy, you know. So,
I get you.
yeah.
That's beautiful. The connection that's created joy, that connection because of this emotion.
Yeah.
That deep. That's very deep. That's like a heart, like heart opening moment right now for many
Yeah.
people who will listen to this message, because like I'm feeling this is something, unique in these words. It's like I didn't think like you can like see like feel the connection because of this emotion you're experiencing right now and you're feeling in this moment that that I'm not alone.
Yeah.
Like feel in the moment that many people experience some shitty moments in their life and they cry or they angry or they disappointed or whatever they experience in the moment, just experiencing it as well and like just enjoy it. But that connection, it's
Yeah.
beautiful. Wow. Thank you for
Yeah.
sharing. It's beautiful. I
Oh,
love
you're
it.
welcome for receiving. Yeah, you know, we're there's a lot happening. There's so much chaos happening outside of us and also within us. And there's a lot of forces at play that want us to buy into that illusion of separation.
Yeah.
So it's really important for me, you know, like I really appreciate this connection that we're experiencing right now together, because it brings me back to that space of connecting and remembering that, you know, we're in this together one way or another, and the loneliness is something that I create myself.
Yeah, and when you want, I mean, I don't see loneliness as something like negative. I'm looking at it as something positive because you're learning a lot as well your own emotions in the moment when you're alone with yourself. I mean, it's not alone because you have yourself. I have myself, you know. It's like,
yeah.
so that means I'm not really alone because I'm like, I have this experience of myself in a moment, and I need to have a step back and, you know, and experiencing it. And sometimes it's like you don't need to have be surrounded by the people. You can be like in experience, you know, in a space that where you can experiencing it and give yourself the time to experiencing it. Because like it's not about go, it's about also to do some reset or restart of whatever
Yeah.
you like, the processes needs to, you know, move forward again and the flow needs to go. But like how we can step back and observe and actually process in the same time the all what we're experiencing in the moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a process. We get to just accept the reality the way it is and be like upset a little bit. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to,
Yeah.
you
It's
know,
okay to experience the
be
experience that we're experiencing. You know?
well, like it's okay to be vulnerable, like vulnerability, to access fully vulnerability and cry or like scream. I don't know. Like sometimes I'm feeling like I just want to go and scream somewhere, but I don't know if it's like allowed to do that, you know? Like,
Scream in your pillow.
oh, that's a cool idea. We'll do that. That's a good idea.
Actually, I don't think I've let out a good scream in a long time.
Oh my gosh, that would be very good, by the way, to do that.
Yeah, cathartic.
I agree. Because I used to do that before. Like, yeah, we're getting, you see, what when we get into this like a routine and we just like go, we're forgetting many things that it's important to do. Breathing.
Yeah. Breathing. One conscious breath a day goes a long way.
Helps. Very good. Thank you, Vanessa. It was wonderful to connect with you and spend time with you today. And thank you for showing up for yourself and for everyone around. And I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for your time and for this beautiful connection we had. I think everyone has enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah.